The only thing I do have is a text message from her telling me 3 times that I can keep my kids and stay out of her life and she don't want them. I've been trying to get my kids for years.
Are you requesting that the father pays child support for the child Francesca,
Yes,
even though the child is currently living with the father? Is that correct?
yes.
Child support should be set at 890. And who do the children currently reside with?
They're currently with their dad right now.
And are they living with the dad or just residing with the dad?
My daughter is just residing. My son lives with his dad
And how long has the daughter Francesca been with the father?
since January 22nd.
And is there any specific reason why the child Francesca is currently residing with the father?
He took her and he will not give her back.
Child support is meant to be used to take care of the children. She is so bold to think she will be granted child support even though he has custody. There are always two sides to a story. Let's hear the other side.
And did the child run away and begin living with you?
No, there was a call that was made to me from her at night just due to a lot of the activity that goes on at her house. And me as, all parents protect their kids that we're supposed to do. So the stuff that she exposed to me was concerning. And she asked me if I could pick her up from school because she had a mental breakdown. So when I picked her up from school, I gave her the weekend to relax before I asked her what's going on, because you just can't say you can't go back home. It doesn't work like that. So I asked her to write what was the concern was before she go home, so I know. And what she wrote down, if y'all like me to explain what she wrote down on the reason why I kept her, and I called all the necessary police departments. No.
What are you requesting that child support be set at, sir?
My goal is to get my kids, so I'm not expecting a child support.
And just to confirm, you're stating that your request is that child support be set at $0 and that the...
This is why it is important to have an attorney when dealing with these situations. He should be the one requesting child support if the child is living with him.
There's been no legal steps to get either of the children to go back with you, Ms. Tedora, so I don't understand why you haven't done that. There are ways to get that done. You've chosen not to.
Yes, Your Honor. Please understand, I have a
I'm not
with
asking.
disability.
I'm not asking. It's just a fact. You haven't filed anything. You can give me every excuse in the world, but there's been no legal steps taken. You said in your testimony you chose not to. So there hasn't been anything done as far as that concerned. So I've got to make some fixes here. Either way, if Mr. Mims has both of the children, or if he only has one of the children and Francesca goes back to live with mom, there shouldn't be any child support owed from either of you. So I'm stopping Mr. Mims' child support. I'm not ordering you, Mr. Dora, to pay child support at this time, but that's something we could explore again in the future with any future motions. Since we're kind of unsure what's going to happen with Francesca, then that's kind of why I'm doing that today. Otherwise, I would probably put Mr. Dora on child support.
Gentlemen, choose your partners carefully. At the end of the day, the kids suffer from the mistakes of the parents.
There's no national holiday celebrating single women in their mid-30s who have yet to find a husband or have any children. We should be celebrated for being able to continue on with all the bull we've been through. But that's just my opinion.
So here's the thing. Single childless women, especially those in their 30s, they've kind of turned into punching bags online. They're often the butt of the jokes. They get sent empty egg cartons. It's kind of times. And I don't necessarily want to contribute to that. But at the same time, you also have ladies like this one who are you asking to be taken down a notch when you post videos like this? Because that's what it seems like, the level of entitlement to think that you deserve a national holiday for essentially completing nothing, achieving nothing. I mean, what, you need another excuse to day drink? You clearly do so already.
Doesn't make any sense. Too bad.
31.
Are you single?
I have a situationship.
So why haven't you just asked him to be yours?
I have a mental health problem and I just don't really think I'm good for anybody.
Well, why do you feel like that about yourself?
Because I've had many, many episodes and I didn't used to be a good person.
Why do you say that?
My mental health was really bad and I would just take it out on every guy I dated. They didn't do anything wrong. It was just me. But
How long was your last relationship?
2 years.
Did you break up with him or did he break up with you?
He broke up with me
Why do you think he left you?
because he couldn't handle me being unstable all the time. Like I told you, I'm on meds.
What did that look like day to day?
Sometimes I would have random like mood swings and I would take it out on him. Or sometimes I would change my mind on things sporadically, and that kind of just made him like pushed away. He was actually a really good person. If he's watching this, you're a good person. It was me. I wouldn't even date me, honestly.
Well, at least she knows she's the red flag.
I gotta talk about this because this irritated me. I just saw a post where a lady was talking about how she found her soulmate, how her husband just worked overnight, like a really long shift, and he came home and, you know, he was like, hey, I'm really tired. I'm gonna order some food. She said, no, I'm okay. Me and the baby already ate. And then he was like, okay. So he ordered food, and when the food came from DoorDash, she opened it and she smelled it and she immediately wanted to eat. And out the bag, he pulls out a burrito for her. Like, he already had ordered her food. So it made her emotional, whatever. And she's like, I found my soulmate. What bothers me about that is you know your husband just worked an over OD shift. You ate, but you didn't have no food ready for him when he got home?
Exactly. I understand that she has the child at home, but if your partner is working to provide for the entire family, you should have a meal ready when he arrives, no questions asked.
And you talking about, oh, he thought about me. Why didn't you think about him? I can't with these women nowadays, bro. I cannot. You're telling me that you're okay with this man working all day, coming home and catering to you because he's thinking about you, but you can't reciprocate that energy. And then you wonder why these men be so miserable and cheat. I'm not saying cheating is right, but I literally, like, when you're not holding your end of the deal, it's very one-sided relationship. But if it was the other way around now, here, bro, this double standards be crazy. Be crazy as hell.
Oh my gosh, finally, now I can call Jake.
Jake? Who the f*** is Jake? Yo, that's why I'm your best friend. Yo, you, I hate you.
She belongs to the street.
You ever cheated on a guy?
Yeah. Yes.
So it wasn't that bad.
Yes, I have.
Cheating has become normalized. Don't worry, they'll hit the wall soon enough. Avoid these types of women at all costs.
Look, the most famous love story on the planet is about cheating.
Yes, it is.
Bridges of Madison County is about cheating. Titanic is cheating. Pearl Harbor is cheating. So all of these big box movie classics that are love stories are all based on infidelity.
And it's based on women not being happy with the current relationship.
Right.
And they romanticize it.
Right. And that happiness is put over everything else.
So you're helping women connect with men in general or just black men?
Why, are you interested in a black man or just a man in general?
I'm interested in you.
I don't do weave and wig.
I don't have a wig on or weave.
That's your hair?
Yeah, that's my hair.
How old are you?
28.
You have any children?
A couple.
What are their ages?
5 and 2.
You divorced?
Not yet. I might be divorced. I might not be. Why it matter?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You like find out if like girls, dudes are cheating on them. Yeah, with Cheaterbusters. I thought, bro, I've had the weirdest. Will you check to see if my girl is?
You want to test your girl?
Can you try to find out if she is?
I mean, I'm down. You really want?
You know, like don't post this because I don't want her to see.
No, I gotta post it though.
All right, if you find out that she is, then you can post it.
All right, well, it's called. So you got a picture of her?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put some information in, scan her photo, and then we'll be able to see if she's on an app. All right, what's her name?
It's Kendra.
How old is she?
22.
And where's she right now?
She's at her house in like Tempe.
Tempe?
Tempe.
Why is she not out with you?
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's weird. She's at her house.
That's what she said?
That's what she said.
You don't have her location? Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna find out. You got a picture of her? Go ahead and search the database right now, and while it's doing that, what would you do if you found out she was cheating?
We're done. I mean, come on.
How long have you been together?
3 years.
3 years?
3 years, but it's been weird the last few months.
Why has it been weird? What's been weird about it?
No location. You know, I just feel it.
You feel it?
It's a gut feeling. And it's not the alcohol this time.
All right, well, the results are in, so let's see if that gut feeling is correct. There are a couple matches. Look through the matches. Are any of those her? Is one of those her?
Bro,
get posted, so let's talk about it. It says she has Tinder Gold. Great. You can go.
It's an evil world we live in.